Good morning, everybody. This is 3333 Lightworker bringing to you this coming week of October 5th to the 11th, 2025. It's a great, easygoing week with some activity, but nothing too harsh. So we can kind of like mellow out this coming week. But always be on your toes, especially if you get these quick and very quick phone calls for a job, or maybe it's the seasonal help part-time job. Grab it while you can, because we all just don't know what's coming up. So grab any job that you can, or maybe a long lost friend has a major project that you may want to do, and he thought of you first. So make up your mind on which one you want. Now, I will have to say that we have a full moon on October the 6th. That's a Monday, and it's in Aries. Now, it's a very powerful supermoon, and it's known also as the Harvest Moon. So it's supposed to be, I don't think it's going to be harsh as the last couple of months. It's like the eclipse and things like that. But it will, you just, like I always say about moons, just take your time. Don't start any fights with anybody, that kind of thing. And hopefully nothing unexpected will happen to you. Now, our first card here for this coming week is the star. Let's see there. Can you see that? Yeah, the star. Now, the star is, it's you can wish upon a star. And I also personally call this the faith star. So, because I know the Spirit knows what you need, but it helps to ask for assistance for anything like career, love, money, a new home, better health. And it also says that you could be healing from something like a health scare that it just came upon you and you don't know how to deal with it. But don't worry, just do the natural home remedies that you thought. Like, I have a scratchy throat, but I just got through running a couple of miles. I think it was 2 days ago, and my legs are killing me, and my throat is very, very dry, no matter how much water I drink. So it's like I sound like a frog or something like that. But anyway, just it's a little, it could be a minor thing. Maybe you cut yourself on your knee or something like that. But don't worry, it'll heal. Just use that Neosporin. It works wonders. So keep your hope alive, because soon everything will be okay. You'll get that part-time job, or you'll get that career call, or you'll get that call back if you're wanting to be an actor or an actress. Maybe you'll get a call to be in a play or something like that. Wouldn't that be wonderful? God, that'd be great. Don't forget to invite me to go and see it. I love plays. So let go of negativity, because we all deserve to make our dreams come true. Now, our next card is the Pentacle. Sorry, it's the Page of Pentacles. Notice the young girl holding the mandala, and and the roots going into the bedrock. You're beginning to understand how to manifest. And hopefully, after all the videos that I've uploaded about manifesting, clearing out your chakras, meditating, and stuff like that, you finally get you're getting the root of things. How to do it, how long to do it, what feels comfortable for you. Those kind. So you're going to be successful in this, and it's going to calm you down, and you'll have least headaches if you learn to concentrate on grounding yourself and your body and cleaning out your chakras. You'll have less headaches if you're one of those people who gets them. Or if you overwork yourself, you always have to take a me day or a spa day. If I call it spa days when I do my nails and my hair, and I treat myself to a Starbucks or something like that. So be realistic and just be successful at business, love, and career. And remember, like I've always been saying, professional, don't gossip so much. Just say yes sir, yes ma'am, whatever your job is, of course. And just say okay, whatever. And don't disagree with people in your work. Even if you're the boss, fine, but don't, if you're trying to work your way up, just say okay, I'll do that next, thank you. that kind of stuff. So you're gonna get it. I know you will. I have faith in my uh, followers that subscribe and like my videos, because they wouldn't be here listening to me in my froggy voice if you didn't. So the next card is strength. You are now stronger than you ever have been before. You're more realistic, and you're calm, and you're graceful, and you're pure of heart. You know, so I want you to just be, what is it? Just let self doubt go. Don't let it consume you. Exercise your self control, or exercise physically, like I did 2 days ago, and my legs are just like, what did you do to me? But it was fun, and I got sunburn on my face and my arms. I'm like, ah, but it feels good, So a little sun on your arms and your face is good for you. But anyway, use compassion and strength as you move forward, and do good for this world, okay? Each and every one of us has a duty to help somebody in need, even if it's small. If it's helping them lift a box into their car, or helping them cross the street, if it's an elderly lady and she's got a cane or a walker or something like this. I remember when I was in Hollywood, I was uh, doing scripts, and I was a script reader, and I was waiting for the doors to open, and I saw this lady, very like 80 years old, and I saw I saw her, and I ran out there, and I blocked the I'm like, what is going on with you, girl? But I blocked the traffic from trying to bypass her, and I said, just wait, please, put my hand up, and I took the lady across the street, and she goes, thank you, and I said, no worries, ma'am, I want you to have a great day, bye bye. And I ran across the street thing, and left her to do her business. But just do something nice like that. You don't need anything in return, just a thank you. Everybody says thank you when they're done, and that's how that goes. And be strong with yourself. You can do anything if you put your mind to it. I mean, anything. So if you're learning a software program, or accounting, or nursing, you're going to make mistakes. That's how you learn. If you don't make mistakes, you haven't learned anything. So, when you do make mistakes, don't be hard on yourself. Say, I'm sorry, sorry, and you're a supervisor, say, hey, you should have seen me when I started, So they've been there, done that. They're going to understand. So our next card here is the Ten of Pentacles. Hopefully you got to see that right there. The Ten of Pentacles is a celebration time. It's get-togethers. It's abundance and generosity coming in, success, and happiness is yours. You're going to have such a big smile on your face this coming week. So spread the joy. You deserve it, and your friends and your family and your coworkers deserve to celebrate you too. Now, the next card is the Two of Wands. See that lady? She's holding on one wand right there, and she's looking out at the window. What is my next career move? Where do I go next? Do I move? Do I stay? Do I leave my husband, or do I stay with him? Do we have children? Do we not? All of those questions, and you're always wondering how. Just ask Spirit for guidance. I always meditate and pray every day. I say the Lord's Prayer every day. And I also do the miraculous Mary prayers. I'm a good little Catholic girl. Well, not so good, but anyway, I try. But I just saying, you're gonna before you know it. Let me tell you something. Before you know it, the world is going to fill you up with opportunities, adventures, and you're going to do some traveling too in the coming months. So start to make plans now. And and if you have a fear of airplanes, because any kind of European travel or anything like that, you've got to take an airplane. So if you have anxiety or something like that, get help with this anxiety. There's plenty of YouTube videos that will help you and guide you. I was trying to think of one. This lady is a licensed counselor, and she has a nut on her YouTube screen. She has a nut, and and she's very nice, and she's such a good lady. I like listen to her because she says things with a nuts and bolts approach. So I love that about people. But remember, you make the decisions for yourself, not your family, not your girlfriends, your boyfriends, or your coworkers who are trying to get you to stay. If you need to move or relocate across the pond, as they say, for a job opportunity, girl, boy, think about it hardy, because whenever do we get opportunities like that? You've got to take them. Of course, you've got to take them. And don't let fear or doubt of the unknown stop you, okay? That's what I tell myself always. Don't let fear of the unknown stop you. Now, our next card is what? Oh, Eight of Wands. Now, see the Eight of Wands? That's, fast communication. That's, going with the flow once you receive the communication. So if one of those jobs that you apply for, they want to know if you're still interested in the job, and you say yes, because we all need to put money in the bank and pay our bills. And like I said, I think it was in last week, uh, reading is, if it's a job and it's here in, the United States, wherever you are in the world, you can take it for like 6 months and still keep looking for a better job. So take it so you can earn money in the in between until that job that you really want comes along. I mean, it's people do it all the time. So just be positive. Make that split second decision too when it comes in, and say yes, because if you wait for a better offer, it may not come in. So take it. And then if you before you get your first day, if another call comes in and it's the job you want, of course you'll take it. And you'll politely say, I'm sorry, but another offer came in and I've been wanting it for like 2 years or whatever. But just be very professional about it. So don't, and also in this new job, whatever it may be, don't burn yourself out, okay? Don't hesitate though, but choose which one is in your best interest. So if you get two, three, four even, choose the one that will make you happy and you'll stay in it for a long time, or for at least 6 months, and until you get your a better job, or you get in a better position, or you get in a relationship, you end up married, and you have 3 kids. I'm being funny, of course, right now, but you know what I mean. And this right here, this is the Three of Pentacles. So this means teamwork, collaborations with people who get you, okay? And not too many people in this world anymore gets us, right? So we try to find our tribe, as they call it nowadays. They want any kind of mentor that will work with you, not against you. People who add to your already great ideas, okay? And like I said, it could be creative, it could be cooking, it could be construction where you want to build your own house, or it could be working on cars. I think working on cars is a specific talent, because all of those mechanisms, and they know all the parts and how they put it together. It's like a friggin' what do you call it, mechanical puzzles. But and they work hard for whatever money they get, of course. But I do that, and I also like construction workers. How can they build a house from nothing? It's just a set of plans, just on paper. Then they go out, mark it out, pour the concrete, start doing the frames, that kind of stuff, and it goes on and on and on. But make sure you get the right people that adds to your already great ideas. Maybe you want to collaborate on a YouTube channel, or maybe you want to collaborate in a business, and you and your best friend is gonna sit together and start marking and writing out ideas, and deciding how much y'all are gonna put in a pile, and that's the money that you start your business with, those kind of things. So I tell you, it's from October to November. This is the time of change, positive or negative, but mostly positive, I think. Now, of course, there's the world, a stage, all the stuff that's going on in the world, but unfortunately, you and we don't have any control over that at this point, because certain people just do, and that's all I'm going to say on that. But just for you personally, just open your heart and to the possibilities that can come, and you will be amazed at what happens. All you have to do is ask Spirit for help, and Spirit I always say God and Jesus and the angels, but for those that don't believe in faith, or don't like the faith or whatever, I just say, just ask Spirit for help. And you just have to be sincere. The angels, you have angels around you all the time, and so just be positive and be happy, because you're alive and you're kicking, and you have food in your belly, you have a car, you have a TV, or at least a cell phone to watch some shows on it. I mean, if and you woke up this morning, so I'm always grateful I wake up. I said, thank you, Lord. But anyway, if you like this video, please subscribe and like. It really does truly makes me happy and puts a smile on my face. So until next time, this is 3333 Lightworker.